So, of course, they're going to act a little bit different. But Diddy, they're probably like, nigga, we not about to be at your door waiting to punch in codes for this big-ass door, this gate to open. Nigga, we getting the fuck in there, nigga. Knock this shit off and let's get up in this bitch and figure out what's going on. Now, we didn't see that. The only thing we saw was them at the house, and I think they were probably smart. I told you about how they were searching the house, right? When they searched Diddy's house, I could tell, like, they clearly had some fucking blueprint of the crib. Diddy house. Like, they had a blueprint of the crib because, let me see it.
Welcome back to.
Because, let me see, I just want to get the, I was trying to get the shit where you could see them, like, walking around the shit. Yo, you could tell this shit was different because they said they got entrance through like a side door, which was probably the easiest and least invasive way. You get what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm using myself as a reference. Nigga, when they were knocking down my door, it still took like 2 minutes. Like, it didn't happen immediately. Like, it's a heavy duty door. They're hitting it with some crazy shit, but it takes a while. Like, it's a big ass door. It's heavy as fuck. You get what I'm saying? So, of course, if they could get through a side entrance, which they probably already know, you get through this side entrance, it's just a little glass, it's probably a double pane glass, knock the shit out, open the shit, we in the bitch, we good. So, hey, they got to knock down the fucking gate. The gate's open, they can't tell Diddy security, hey, we're the feds, we came to do a search warrant. Who knows if Diddy got like a protocol that says, if you ever hear the feds is at the door, get on the radio, call the person who's in the, like, you know, the control center, and start deleting every fucking, like, surveillance footage we have. Like, that's what I would want to do, right? If you could tell the feds, hey, give us 5 minutes and we'll let you in, of course, yo, delete all that shit. Yo, everything. Nigga, just break it. Delete and take break that shit. The fuck? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
In the fucking tunnel of his house on fucking Star Island for them to make a show of that. They did that show because of the pigment of our skin.
Nah, no, they didn't. Again, I also, through my lawyers, inquired the same thing. Why the hell did y'all bring a SWAT team to my house? And they said, you're legally owning 50 guns. We don't know if you're going to have a private militia over there with the guns that we allowed you to have. We got to come with force. I'm sorry. You got 50 guns. I'm sorry. We're not showing up like, hey, you want to hand us over some evidence that might lock you up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to do that. It's like, yo, if you got 50 guns, nigga, we coming with 55 guns, nigga. Or at least 100.
That's the only reason why they do shit like that, and they continuously.
Nah, it ain't nothing about the color of your skin.
Do shit like that because they.
By the way, also, this is what's not been reported. Let's see if I could get like a report on it. Diddy house raid. Apparently, there was guns found. But we're not hearing. I mean, it might take a while to verify. And be like, was any illegal? Was, you know, like it might take. But apparently, there was weapons there, which we didn't see. Look, what's this? Sky News is kind of reputable, right? Guns found at Sean Combs' homes. Yeah, they probably knew guns were there, right? The 54-year-old homes were raided, blah, blah, blah. Several phones were seized, Wait, just before he was scheduled to depart on a trip to Bahamas? Wait, was he really going to Bahamas? Let's check that out. Diddy Bahamas house raid. Really? I got to see if Sky News is telling the truth.
About the raids in Miami traffic statement after the raid incidences. There's no excuse for the excessive show, force, and hostility. Continued to fight every single day to clear his name of rape and abuse.
Okay, I understand. Oh, right here, he was going to Bahamas. Well, page 6 was saying that he was going to Bahamas. Okay, that gives us a different perspective on it. I think this raid, I don't think they thought he was going to run, right? But I do think that they probably had enough and they wanted to execute this before Diddy could get any inclination that they're going to do it. And of course, before he jetted to Bahamas, right? Like, yeah, keep that nigga in the country. Keep that nigga, on the P's and Q's. And that's probably why they did the raid at that time. If he wasn't going to the Bahamas, they probably would have covertly. It's kind of like when, like, the feds arrested 6ix9ine when they knew that niggas was about to shoot at him, right? Like, they're watching the whole situation. They arrest the nigga because they're like, oh, you about to get shot at, my nigga. Like, yo, niggas, you're going to this casino. Your ops is going to the casino. They're about to shoot at you. Let's just lock you up now because we're trying to prosecute live people, not dead people. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, all right, cool. I didn't know that. The rapper, blah, blah. Okay, 3 women and a man was interviewed. Okay. It's not known what type of firearms or who they, says several, wait. It's not known what type of firearms were found or whom they belong to. Yeah, don't really say too much about fire, but they did find firearms there. And also, that's another thing too. Now, I'm gonna also, like, I'm trying to say this without saying it, because I don't want to get nobody. Put it like this: I've been to a few rappers' houses. You could use your critical thinking. And they literally have private militias there. Literally. Fuck a gangbanger making it up there. They won't ever make it. If the police wanted to go up there on a raid, granted, will this private militia actually engage with the police? I would hope not. But if it was down to that, yeah, it would be a thing. It would be a thing. Not saying they would fucking hold off the cops, but shit, probably is going to be a couple hour standoff. It's like that, if you get what I'm saying. So when you see the police are going into some of these people's cribs and they have either mad firearms